goodness. What's going on, my people? This is your host, Blanche Eden with Black Trending News. So some news just broke, and yeah, it's unfortunate, right? I recently did an episode. Go and check it out. It's called Identify a Pedophile, Spot a Child Molester, and Protect Your Child. Parents, please use this as a prime example of why you need to be talking to your children and watching your children, watching their behaviors, any changes, anything unusual going on in your house or in your family's life. You know, this is a prime example. So let's get into it. Back in 2015, Nicki Minaj's brother was unfortunately charged with raping a minor, his 14-year-old stepdaughter, while the mom was at work. Terrible. Back in 2015, he was arraigned on first-degree rape and first-degree course of sexual conduct against a child. Okay? And according to a New York law, a person is guilty of course of sexual conduct against a child in the first degree when a legal adult engages in 2 or more acts of sexual conduct over a period of time than 3 months, more than 3 months, with a child under the age of 13. A source told a media outlet that the alleged victim is 12. Now she is older, but at the time she was 12. This is absolutely, and I believe I read another report that she was 11. So either way, disgraceful. Back in 2015, again, just to kind of backtrack and bring you up to date, a correctional officer said that Maraj was released from the Nassau County Jail in East Meadow, New York on December 3rd, back in 2015, but would not give any further information. Newsday reported that he was released on a $100,000 bail, right? So it's not disclosed that Nicki Minaj paid for her brother to get out of jail, but how many people know people, ordinary people, that have $100,000 to bail you out of prison, right? So maybe it's safe to assume that Nicki Minaj bailed her brother out of prison. She loves her brother, like most siblings probably love their brother. But I will go back to this, and this is not anything to do with Nicki Minaj personally, but just speaking in this area of child molestation and child abuse. When a man or a woman is convicted of child abuse or accused of child abuse, there are people who will defend this person, that will side with this person, that will have heart for this person, even though they are raping a child, abusing a child, and having illegal sex with a child, or doing something else, seducing a child, whatever. Okay? There are people who will defend these type of people. There are lawyers. He has an attorney that is defending him. And this man, Nicki Minaj's brother, is denying that he did this. Okay, so back in 2017, in October of 2017, the girl testified that Jelani Maraj raped her. So she finally spoke up and testified. A 14-year-old girl testified at that time back in 2017 about the sexual abuse she allegedly endured from the brother of rap star Nicki Minaj. He's 38 now, of Baldwin, New York. He appeared in Mineola court after he was arrested and charged with raping a minor. The alleged victim, his stepdaughter, who was 11 years old at the time of the alleged acts, told the court that Maraj raped her repeatedly between April and November of 2015. The victim said Maraj sexually assaulted her at their home while her mother was at work. Maraj's defense claims the victim's mother made up the allegations to extort $25 million from Nicki Minaj. The girl told the court that Maraj threatened her and slapped her if she refused his advances. That is child abuse. That is rape. She says no. He threatened her. Quote, "I thought he would send me away from my mother. That's what he said would actually happen, so I didn't say anything," the girl told the prosecutor. The girl testified her brother walked in before Maraj was planning to abuse her, rape her, and told her sibling to keep quiet or Jelani would hit us or we would get sent away because Jelani would deny what he's doing. The boy told a child protection worker that he allegedly saw what he allegedly saw, resulting in Maraj's arrest in December of 2015. The young girl denied that anyone in her family was extorting Nicki Minaj for $25 million. She also declined to testify before a grand jury about the alleged sexual assault because she said her mother hit her. So it's very possible this child is experiencing abuse for both her parents. Gosh. The young girl said she did not tell her mother of the sexual abuse or try to stop her mom's wedding to Maraj. Okay, so it's also been reported that Nicki Minaj paid, estimated $30,000 for her brother's wedding. That has nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? I personally think that if somebody was trying to extort Nicki Minaj for $25 million, they would come forward and say something in court, wouldn't they? I mean, wouldn't they be able to find a witness to say that this was happening? That somebody was, wouldn't there be some type of evidence or paper trail, or even maybe Nicki Minaj could say she's trying to extort me? Wouldn't she come forward and testify for her brother? She loves her brother so much. Wouldn't she come forward and say that? If this was true, I'm just saying, somebody would step forward, wouldn't they? I guess not. So fast forward today, this was reported today, 9 hours ago. Jelani was sentenced to 25 years to life in prison for the rape of his stepdaughter. So this is it. He's going to jail. Nassau County Supreme County Judge Robert McDonald sentenced Maraj on Monday in Long Island. According to TMZ, Maraj was previously found guilty of child sexual assault and endangering a minor in his 2017 trial. Quote, the judge said, "You raped this child. You raped her over and over again." His stepdaughter, who was 11 years old at the time of the acts, told the courts in 2017 that Maraj raped her repeatedly. Disgraceful and sad. This is where it just really gets disgusting. Maraj denied the allegations, and his defense claimed the victim's mother made up the assault to extort $25 million from Nicki Minaj. This is his defense. If that defense had any meat and potatoes to it, wouldn't somebody come forward? Wouldn't there be some type of evidence? I mean, you were sentenced. So obviously you either have no evidence or your evidence isn't strong enough and the court and the jury is not convinced. Why would, extort Nicki Minaj for $25 million? Seriously? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this. I'm just so glad that he's not going to be able to rape anybody anymore if these allegations are true. If they're not true, then I hope that he's appealing this. So I hope that his appeal goes through if he did not do this. And he keeps fighting for his freedom. But, based on the media, it's looking like he raped an 11-year-old girl repeatedly. And that is the sickest, saddest shit ever. So, bless them all. The young girl said that she can't go through a day without having an anxiety attack. She is permanently damaged, as anybody would be from this experience. And I wish them all the best. This is very sad for Nicki Minaj, I'm sure. But like I said, people will do it. They will, if they love someone, people commit a crime, they will still defend their family member no matter what it is. So that's just how it is sometimes. Everybody's different. I still wish them the best. It's very sad and unfortunate. He appealed this in the past, and I read that it was denied. So if he appeals it again, there's a great chance it will be denied and thrown out again. Have a good night, and thank you for listening. Share this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can know every time I put out a video. Have a good night.